大家好，我是 Ting， 我们今天继续来玩《柏德之门3》。好，先跟大家讲一下，这集可能也不会录太长哦。但说我前一集才刚这么讲完，就有录，好像也录了快2个小时。原因就是我现在录的时间比前一集录的时候更晚了。还是应该要早点睡啊，不然有点影响上班的这个表现了。好吧，那其实我前一集我们不是跟拉斐尔对话完吗？我其实读档，然后呢，我目前是针对这个释放俄尔甫斯 Orpheus 这个，我们是没有去骗这个沃斯了哈。那反正基本上他就是建议我们想办法另外再前往他的这个奢华住所。但是我自己 Google 我就不讲了啦，那个防剧透。但是我自己 Google 那个应该是 Orpheus 是不建议释放啊，我只能这样讲。对，那对我来讲，其实我就是想要那个锤子，可是最后不释放，会不会应该就拿不到那把那个星银神剑了？不过因为我们不是吉斯扬基人，所以没拿到也应该也还好。毕竟我发现传奇武器好像双手剑、双手锤的，好像那把锤应该是2用，所以应该也可以做单手。我如果没记错的话，我不太确定哦，这真的不太确定。没有那时候看攻略的时候有点，之前有看，现在有点忘记哦。那可能到时候再看吧。不过那应该都是可能要再跑一阵子流程，可能才有办法接触得到。应该可能已经12等的事了。其实我基本上前面的东西是全解了。我目前等级还没到12等，我也觉得蛮扯的。可是其实有可能后面下城区跟我不晓得在第3个区域是不是还有我可能有将近1/3到一半的游戏内容还没玩完，所以不太确定。但是我很难想象后面还有这么长的主线跟支线。好，然后我们这边就差一个这个豎琴手的部分，我们来跟这个叫什么的飞符。
Limited edition adventuring starter packs are currently out of stock. We apologize for any inconvenience caused.
我忘了这个反正这个店叫什么。
Every weapon, scroll, and elixir
好了，算了，不管了，
to the
直接跟他对话吧。
standards, and that's
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
他那个脸的那个脖子是特别，应该是另外建模比较厚的。我其实也想选个胖子来玩，但可惜没有这个体型。
Harpers, I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself? She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it. Always.
他这边其实有卖一个野蛮人的头，但因为我到目前都还没有练过卡拉克，不晓得也许阿斯戴伦的任务解完之后，我们把卡拉克叫出来用哈。然后这边还有一个铁手套，应该是比较适合战士啦。中甲的话，野蛮人可能不能穿哈。这应该是比较适合战士跟牧师啊。目标在对抗，承受劣势，应该说承受劣势应该是我们打他有优势吧。我的理解是这样啊。剩下就是蓝装，它的紫装就这几件。这个弓箭 我们的泰坦玄弓是长弓，可能还比较好用，毕竟有力量加值。哎，好吧。隐形啊，这可以买来。哎，他为什么伤害比较？哦，他才+1而已啊，那还真是比较弱，那算了。
Short father bless you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business today.
这边我已经偷过了，这个是那个炼金术士的那个仓库吧？啊，单色龙的飞斧。
You are not Chihira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Strike, strike, strike! Before the doppelgangers do!
Do you know? I took her face, but she died before I could get her name. I wonder what Orin plans to do with your face.
哇，这么多变形怪呀！靠！他也是变形怪。这个时候不是有帮忙的，还是他是已经被干掉了 ？What the？ 哇塞，那我们要保他下来，不然没有对话了。不是，至上真神教哪来找这么多变形怪在那边搞事啊？我不懂啊。没有视野，还是没有视野。先不补好了。 为什么有个破坏的牢笼啊？
Hope your soul is in good hands.
嗯，好吧，打不到。
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder? Another step forward.
这我不懂啊，奥林本身自己是那个吗？变形怪吗？
Maybe I need more pockets.
那他怎么看起来灰灰的？不对，变形怪本来就灰灰的。
Thank you. A Harper code, meant to be used for doppelgangers, imposters, things like them. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Right, equal to the High Harper. You can give her my report then. The others, they're all dead or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
这是不是讲的是不是明斯克啊？哎，他怎么直接消失 bug 了吧？他应该是要找个地方跑掉，但是他可能跳在那上面，然后判定就直接消失了，是不是？ 是一个很奇怪的地窖啊，因为我感觉旁边好像还有地方没去啊。
What by the modern summer's curlies went on down there? Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by. I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
好上道啊。
It was, but good armor is hard to find, which makes him the inventor. I could wear it to dinner about your folks.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father. 对，难怪这边我们没开，因为我们上次忘了在这边开锁。
For a skeleton key.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. These boots have seen everything. Anything of use?
那怎么会塞一个这个很奇怪的地窖？
Yes, but they were Gortash's,
We're shopping
which
for a
makes him the inventor.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. What do you think? Am I a good bard? Oh, I don't have one of those. Balls. Back to the barbing board then.
My mother and father.
我其实看不太出来他到底想干嘛。
What's up for discussion?
Welcome back to Calms Garms. We've got clothes for your arms. What do you need? Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calms Garms has you covered. A killer? That's... gods. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me. You wouldn't either, if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick. Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
然后他这边还有卖一堆颜料哈，大概风流铜红服装，可惜那个便服不能穿靴子，不能穿靴子哈。还有一个璀璨紫色服装，我怎么上次没看到这几个？买一下。对啊，这几个我怎么上次没有看到？我看走眼了我。
Remember, moonshade face. Could be.
我们再回去检查一下好了，我已经忘了那个我们的日志好像并没有写，他还要杀谁？这个很讨厌哦。这边的1楼后面啊，对，那个解锁，那个要开锁的，我们没开成。
I don't mind. It's not even any god.
This place is real shabby.
It is you. Most definitely not any.
Traders?
Doesn't make any sense.
就是这边，然后他这个。
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here.
好，看来这个夏瑞斯的爱抚。
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down. Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. You did, but that's fine. There's still time. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
我没想到他竟然会派我再来那个，再来劝我一次。
A sturdy dwarf, it's Fion.
Well, we've other ways to fill your void.
看来这边好像没有其他的对话了，只是我蛮想解锁这个房间的。那个厨师在外面，就跟他对话好了。
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
I hate sleepovers. I don't understand why they're such types.
Let's. No. Isn't it right?
I put it on a slide.
哦，这边是地窖。
One she can win.
I wanna give it a good rumple.
Thank the god.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent. Feel her fingers grip yours and
Even the venerable harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
我没想到他们对这个事件有看法，竟然有对话。
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Ah, 这个老鼠一定有什么。
I won't have a word.
Halt! Oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Just like the rest of your kind, aren't you? You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. We will, and we don't need your permission. There's no time to waste. Seize what you can carry.
With haste.
好吧，这边应该都是逛完了。
You have the key to my heart.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't I wanna give it a good rumple.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
我们竟然漏掉它哦。
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but maybe you can put a stop to this whole operation. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Phalogia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
我们已经有了。选二应该不会变破事者吧？我们应该，我现在是那个正义的那个。我现在的饰演好像是那个另外那个复仇的。我们如果纵容他的话，或收贿，应该是会破事，所以。可是我觉得感觉除了选4以外都会破事。
Take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again. I promise.
哎，没有破事吗？太好了。
A new face.
You have but to ask. Don't be shy. We found
我已经奇怪为什么我又对话重置。
like a drug. Life is prosperous.
There are a what? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan line.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provide.
好吧。
The pangs of warrior code.
You can stare as much as you like.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
好吧，这边都结束了。有这个通行证，不晓得到底可不可以去下城区哦？因为照来讲，去那边不是还是要被扫描过一次吗？啊，怎么好像有点钝？ 有那么一丢丢掉帧的感觉，存个档。
Worms rocks off limits. You got a problem? See Ellen there.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
这个女 NPC 建模还不错，弄这个疤还挺好看的。
Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates. Special permission.
啊，这是通行证才有的这个对话，是不是？
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
哦，这第一个地图，作为第一个地图来讲，真是有够大的。
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
The people used to. Are they going to arrest us?
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
Oh, I can't bet it.
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
All we can do is be patient.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
I don't care how many they make.
And tell
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble, so stay out of it, yeah?
Broke down the door because it...
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Yeah, 我们用7蛮好了，还挺好达成的。他才10而已，我们已经加成到18了，太扯了。
Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick.
他这边有卖什么好东西吗？好像没有啊。干，果然岩泉都穿的都是便宜货，妈的！他这个还是坐姿很靠背，还是坐在那边的一个，真是妖兽。
Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands. Still respect the fist. Now they call for the steel watch.
I don't know. All we can do.
哦，这边是监狱啊。
The guard is fast asleep.
Bathed in a tendy. Eat all the onions. Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew. What now? Goodness, how embarrassing. I had a heavy lunch. Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the 5th nail, wee jail. What's your business? Your father? Not much of a family resemblance. Well... Second cell on the right. And you tell him, no seconds for supper. This here's a prison, not an inn.
Hang on, I'll let you through. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
cocky 不要随便喂他们啊！不能够那个探望禁止带那个是吧？其实我们开锁进来根本没用，这边还是有巡逻的。
On your way, may Lord Gortash provide.
刚才想要躲，果然这才是正当攻略啊！储藏室，我不觉得监狱储藏室会有什么好东西，所以就这样吧。不想在这边冒这个撬锁的风险。这是休息室啊。
I'm not paid to chat.
Stay on my good side, yeah?
It's over. He's too far.
哎，这不是顾问吗？
You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. I'll give you credit. I'm drowning in tears, and you hold out a fist. Alder would have done the same. When the people need a miracle, he said, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
那怎么释放他呢？怎么可能随便放吧？
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
我是没有料到弗洛尔克竟然在这里啊！哎呀，合理了，你这个时间点。
Carry on.
把它放出来一定就战斗了啊。
No crazing or criming down there. We run a tight ship.
我们存个档，看直接硬放会怎么样？
Guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell. It may have been unwise to reveal just how much gold you have on your person.
刚刚应该有存档吧？哇，先打看看。笑死，全部都倒伏。
On my way.
哦，这么痛哦！哎，29雷鸣啊，还是他本来就残血？ 命令树匍匐是什么东西？力量、敏捷、检定劣势，而且无法做出动作。我这么强哦，那不是群控一回合了？他现在是可以控的。 哎，他不是法师吗？他几等啊？11等的法师怎么他怎么没有那个把智力加到那个伤害骰里面的？太扯了吧！
forthwith.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm free.
On my way.
Quick step.
其实飞龙岩好像，我记得钢铁地炉那边不是有一个门是不能够从下往上开的？我们去最里面那一个地牢看一下，是不是那个门？这边是有暗门的。干他怎么进战斗？
This way.
刚刚过来的时候没进战斗，现在这边竟然进。
Swords meet sorcery. On my honor.
我们如果这边没有其他暗门，一路把它带上去，那就是全部都开战了。
For Balduran's sake, leave an old man in peace.
Mm, 这边竟然没有什么察觉，什么都没有。哇？不会吧？ 干，真的要一路这样打上去哦！是我错觉吗？这个是不是可以过去的啊？没有，这应该是这个区域的这个小空间里面的天花板。 哦，这边好像是可以，看来是可以破坏咯。免疫盾级伤害？怎么可能？我是伤害太低被免疫掉了。哎，我就说嘛，一定会有这个可以攻略的。果然在我的聪明才智下获得解决。
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Can't give up now. Best be on my way.
那旁边竟然还有个小路啊！哦，这一看就感觉下面有东西可以拿。
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Watch the shadows. Simple.
这是什么？这是什么狗血的这个反映别人的这个？好吧。阿塞伦11等了，但是我们暂时不想升他哦，因为我们其他人都还没升上去呢。到时候一起升了，应该快了啦。对啊，差150经验值。
Have to keep going. 这一小圈也太，他这招也太多地方可以去了吧？
That might be worth a look.
200多块，不少哎。
Something over there.
啊，这边现在开了一个给那个德鲁伊的这个小后门呐、
Let's rehearse this one. Please make your way to the audience chamber and tell me what you would do.
哎，这边这个小台是干嘛？ 啊，这两个通道都一样啊！靠，那干嘛分2个门？
What is it this time?
把我们刚刚那些杂物卖一卖哈。 这样混一混也1个小时。
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
米佐拉在哪里啊？啊，在这，米佐拉在这。
Not sure I believe her. But does it really matter? Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Raven Guard's a hero. Eltureld was...
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Very well.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Is a legend.
Raven Guard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining? It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about. All right. No need to kill the mood.
Gods, Nop. You sure can pick 'em. Lady Alia says jump, and I jump. That's the way of things.
Lord Shattershield says Gortash won't be letting outsiders in. Good thinking, you ask me.
Hell's Hallows. The ceremony's gone on for days, seems like.
I'm not sure I believe her. Does it really matter? Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
我好像忘了换我新买的衣服。这件好像上衣还不错，可是裤子怎么是这种紧身裤啊？
I wonder what the next move is.
Have you seen the tieflings at the south gate? Elturel's exiles, cast out by their own city.
No one back home will ever believe this. Moving ahead.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last
Lord Gortash. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
好，我们先存个档。我应该不会带威尔，然后我们再上去看，然后看有没有必要一定要带威尔，因为好像威尔有一个方式是可以有比较好的结局的。可是因为他不是我的常驻伙伴，所以他我只能说他过的结局是不是非常好，我没有那么想要因为他去改变我的配置啦。我说实在的，而且我觉得。 我们一看预告片，米佐拉是可以上床的，我就觉得跟他上床一定是要牺牲威尔的。我们还是想保留一下这个选项。
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
我们先选3看看好了，先观望一下。虽然觉得他可能不会接受。
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp? A little redundant of me to say, but that could be anyone.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me... Well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
If Gortash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. We might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
Heavy hand. So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
我是没有料到这一手，不过我们不是前一集最后不是收了个小女孩吗？看起来应该是几率是蛮高的。
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Our heritage.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
An Archduke! Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Your first act as
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Truest of souls, bathed
in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning.
What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier. Any who dare speak ill.
They're so fancy, Glass.
Mm-hmm. And quick about it. Ravengard freed from the Hells. Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
哇，这边好多贵族，好多对话。
Think, Clary, it is.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job. The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this. I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year at most.
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Balderang himself would approve.
An historic day, the city's first Archduke. Good day to you.
Thank the living gods. Gortash is here to protect us.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
哎，他这套衣服还不错看呢，不知道哪里买得到。嗯，好吧，看来要下去了。
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
该死，他一定知道什么，然后要拿那个当条件继续延长跟威尔的合约。看来这边一定是有一个取舍。可是我看攻略，看有人有po影片，说应该是有方式是可以皆大欢，除了米佐拉以外皆大欢喜的。但是不晓得，我没有特别去研究。我那个影片我没看，因为我不想被剧透。但其实玩到这个地步，剧不剧透应该已经无所谓了。对。
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
好吧，我觉得其实这边对话够多了，所以，那边还有个区域没去哦。这一集时间，好吧，是晚点睡就晚点睡吧，无所谓了。对吧？这区域看一下，我们就该回去营地解决那个这个假冒者的这个问题，然后看来应该还有威尔的对话，然后应该再往前，应该就可以到柏德之门了。
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it. Here we go.
对，他点这个下城区，好吧。
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
讲的好有道理啊，没错，一定恶魔一定是有利可图，而且你一定是深陷其中，没有一个好的，眼下看不到一个好的解决办法之后，他才会过来，因为他才知道你会愿意跟他谈。
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
好吧。
Something's not right about those steel watchers.
They're harmless.
果然是宿舍。
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
临阵脱逃。
No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. You shouldn't be in here.
他不让我给他钱了。
You want a bed for the night? Find an inn. Unless you prefer a nice long rest in the cells.
好吧。没想到我们错过这个对话，没办法给他钱，让他走。那我们换个人跟他对话看看好了。
This area.
不行哎，错过就没有。好吧。好哦，我们去营地看一下吧。营地应该是有很多对话。该不会是个猫吧
I need a quick word.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. Why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Please don't.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
要怎么识破它？
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach, separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Larger than the legend, I assure you. Twice as loud, too. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely. Hey, soldier.
Your tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mizora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mizora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Torril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mizora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it. This hammer. Could it be? Yes. Yes! This is how we will free the Prince of the Comet! This is the key Voss so ardently and courageously sought. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear, our mission undeniable. We must find a way into the House of Hope and retrieve the hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use it to smash Prince Orpheus out of his prison. Mother Gith, hear my promise. Your son will rise again. The Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith and usher in the Age of Orpheus. Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
怎么好像都没有人在讨论谁是那个假帽子
？Need something?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when...
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
看来他晚上才会知道了。该死，这没一点提示吗？
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins. Yes, fun.
看来我们要推进剧情，可能要长修了。好吧，我们去长修吧。哎，我们还没跟影星对过话吗？
Why, hello, lover.
Of course.
哦，存个档。我跟你讲，我只要有死人哈，我立刻读档回去，要把那个小女孩给干了。他妈的，我就觉得是他，或是那只猫。对，其实他们俩其中一个。
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit!
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora! You asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch.
Oh, 不，他要签了。
Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
啊，米佐拉留下来。
Please, don't look at me.
I brought my own paring knife.
看，一定有方法可以打破。
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
That preening vulture seems intent on haunting our camp. I suppose we shall find out if her kind sleep, and how heavily. Will is a good man, and that is exactly what his devil will use to bind him, in as many ways as she knows how. A man might twist himself into something else just to escape that collar, but I have no such fears for the blade.
Ah, 阿塞伦一定很不认同。
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
我们最后再来找他。
Come to bask in the glow of the moon.
这两个看起来已经是变路人级别了，没有后续的对话。
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean. I hope that's true, but I'm not so sure. She has a far reach and a long memory. I have an idea. Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that might help me put her in the past. But I'll need your help. Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
哦，终于，我们终于等到了吗？
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost.
他那刚好靠北，他说这个威尔的境地让他不想去追逐法术士的这个，真很靠腰。不要讲这种大实话，对。
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Will sacrificed a great deal for his family. The pact may stand, but the strength of his character is clear.
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me. Sometimes, fate closes a door for good. The bolt is fastened, the key is destroyed, and the wish is forever locked away. The hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with it. I have once already, after all. Besides, there's no time to wallow in self-pity. More than anything, I'm elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling more tricks. We will knock him out if we need to, or restrain.
Your skull vibrates in concord with the astral prism.
Bring me to your Duke. I will shield him, as I shield you.
Why would you do that?
Better to bring him into the fold than to leave you distracted by regret.
Well then, I'm not about to say no. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil. Cunning, am I? You see me as a schemer, an exploiter. You've pegged me wrong, little bug. I am a benefactress, and I have an eye for a good cause. Will needed help, so I indulged him. I've always been the giving type, after all. To wit, go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless, and I know you wouldn't want that. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all. Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details. Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the Hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey. It's a win-win. You have the best ideas. Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Like I said, I'm the giving type.
好吧，不晓得到什么时候才可以睡它，或是有一些条件。好，我们先休息吧，那个先长休吧。因为我感觉应该是影星会先触发，那这个假冒者的可能会晚一点吧。先存个档，然后升级画面我可能这集就不播了，反正升到11集好像没给什么东西吧，还是有给，但。我觉得现在升级带来的加强好像已经开始有点无所谓了。你他妈不选这个就刚好80，你为什么要选这个呢？这逻辑到底在哪里？
This will do. Take off your clothes. A little misdirection. Couldn't resist. What's the matter? I know, but it's nice to hear you say it. I don't know if I can do this now that I'm here.
啊，对哦，他说他不会游泳。
Drowning, and the things that could be hiding underwater, and the drowning, and the cold. Did I mention the drowning? Let's get on with it, before I lose my nerve. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah. I don't want to go back. Not just yet. Just a pebble. Now don't you dare stop.
啊，跟雷塞尔还是比较狂。雷塞尔我们最后有看到蛋蛋。
I brought my own.
应该没有人有事吧？
Yes. So there you have it, Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Yes.
阿斯泰伦这次没有发现我们在干的事情吗？哇，他这好感度怎么那么难冲啊？我感觉我最近已经点了很多他同意的赞同的事情了，怎么还是在卡在中间？我记得人家说什么加好感度的时候是一次加5点，扣的时候扣1点，我感觉好像难不成这样还是打平？
Voss is waiting beneath the city.
Need to find a way forward. I need a moment for the two of us.
Well met.
都没人对我们昨天的
Come for a chat?
都没人对我们昨天发出的声响有意见吗？大家人这么好吗？
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope? I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though, I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that. But of course they will. I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oakfather preserve you.
好吧。看来营地目前没有发生什么状况，应该要再一次长休了。这一集，哇，这集时间没有想象中还长，我靠！这集几乎没有什么战斗嘛，就前面啊，后面全部都是对话跟动画。可是我觉得这样才对啊，因为你这样才堆得起来这个目前的这个一些事件啊发生的情形啊，对。本来演出就应该这么多嘛，这样才有气氛嘛。当然可能会有的人会觉得不耐烦，因为就是想要紧张刺激，对不对？节奏快。其实这个游戏如果你全部都对话都点的话，的确节奏是有点慢哈。对我这种喜欢玩 CRPG 的来讲是无所谓的，因为如果大家有看我的那个正义之怒的那个寻路者2正义之怒的话，大家也知道我也是全清，对，一个都不漏，对。然后我现在其实还要去找一下攻略，看怎么样可以救那个威尔，然后解除他这个，因为这个他目前，他原本签的那一份，应该只是要被必要的时候会有一些惩罚，并不代表死后灵魂会归扎瑞尔。他现在是死后确定一定会归那个扎瑞尔了。有的人可能就，不晓得会不会到这种地步就破罐子破摔了，对。然后也算是他这个刚刚那个演出看到他这个签这个契约的这个地狱契约的这个一个演出啊，还不错了，对。不然做的蛮有质感嘛，应该这样讲嘛，对。还是说是很有地狱的风格，我是觉得他这游戏演出是蛮好的，对。所以，难怪被阴阳怪气了。就像我前几集讲，真的很想知道它这个总开发成本是多少。我相信再怎么样，比利时人应该不可能像亚洲一样这么血汗跟压榨吧？不可能吧？还是真的是这样？希望不是哈，希望是靠热忱堆叠出来，还有良善的管理跟明确的开发方向。对，这个是有赖就是。整体士气跟主管都要很有 sense 啊，希望是这样哈。反正我们已经见过一个够没 sense 的游戏，还卖那么贵，对，然后最近还跌价了。 对不对？我记得好像他最近终极版跌到2300了，我都觉得我那时候3000多买了，为了提早几天玩。没有，我是买2800的哦，我比那个3000多的还少喷个少损失几百哦，那我还好一点对。哎，就这样吧，对。新的公司有这种创举，真的也不错，是该洗牌了啦，不然就有些人就靠 IP 吃老本，对不对？
Alright, what now?
哎，我感觉我应该这一辈子都不会再回去玩那家公司的游戏了，觉得已经不晓得，我觉得他真的他该下去了，对，有点真的看了有点觉得有点悲哀，说不出来。哎，好了，那是别的游戏的事了。对，我们回到《柏德之门3》，大概就这样吧。这集演出很多了，没什么战斗了。那后面下城区应该会有，也的确这边的城市里面应该不太有可能会那种大规模的那种战斗嘛，因为一定都是小规模冲突，或者是现在比较隐秘的地方。对，除非你要学那个，我记得那个博和在玩2代的时候是到处去找守卫跟那个路人开战的，对，除非要这样干，也不是不行啦，我们可以留个存档，以后来试看会怎么样啊，看可不可以屠城，对，博德之门3屠城指南是吧，之类的。好啦，反正剧情没什么好讲的，就还在铺垫啦。那在下城区甚至到上城区，感觉就会慢慢把这些线收拢，最后就要打主线了。应该就这样，我猜的大概录到40集，将近50集吧，大概是这样吧。好了，那以上就是今天这个《柏德之门3》的游玩内容了。那我们就感谢大家的收看，我们下次见，拜拜。